And if any members want to hop up and give their take on this, feel free to. So what do you guys think about Shibai and Daemon? Where are we putting them?
Okay, people don't like my take on this. I think Daemon is far stronger than Shibai.
Wow. Okay.
Why?
Reasoning?
He said it himself. Everyone else who should be strong is just like laughable to him. Compared to the strongest, he is 3 ranks above. And he seems confident. I have no reason to disagree with him. So I think he is just 3 tiers above Shibai.
Where'd you get the 3 tiers? 3 ranks?
Yeah.
Because
where'd the 3 come from?
So I think the exact quote, I don't remember the exact quote off the top of my head. He's like, compared to like 2 and 3, I'm like number 1 or whatever he says. You know what I'm talking about, right? That quote, it says it in the code fight. When he's yeehawing code.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about.
He's talking about how Naruto and Sasuke and Jigen are all fodder to him.
So you took that as 3 times. Okay.
Not 3 times, just
3 ranks,
tiers
3
above. Yeah, exactly.
3 tiers. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Interesting. Okay, so you got Daemon at the strongest then.
Oh, for sure, by far.
Above.
Yeah.
And then followed by Shibai.
It's almost like Zeno from Dragon Ball Super. He doesn't need to lose. Or even Beerus or Whis. He's just above them. And they don't need to have him as a goalpost to surpass or anything. It doesn't seem like it's narratively heading in that direction. I think Daemon just always will be the strongest and never lose.
What do you think for a game?
I mean, yeah, above Shibai though. We don't even. I don't know. I don't know if we can put him above Shibai. I think Daemon be gassing it a little sometimes. He can't be the strongest.
Well, what does Daemon do if he's fighting Shibai and Shibai flies up in the air? You ever think of that?
And he would reflect it to where
then Daemon doesn't Daemon hold on wait then Daemon abilities derive from Shibai, so like when Shibai be able to do the same exact thing that Daemon
every generation surpasses
plus
the last.
more because he only got one. He only got one ability from Shibai, that reflection ability. Shibai has Ada's ability, the omnipotence ability. He has way more abilities than Daemon has.
Okay, Sasuke got his abilities from Kakashi. Did Sasuke never surpass Kakashi?
Oh.
He got,
I mean, DMS.
You said
yeah, he got that from Obito. That don't count.
But then Sasuke, like, all right, Sasuke got a technique from Kakashi. He didn't get an ability from Kakashi. That's 2 different things. He didn't take Kakashi's Sharingan, which was never Kakashi's. So he didn't take an ability. He took a technique. So Daemon took an ability from Shibai. That's 2 different things. And then Shibai has other god level techniques on top of that, besides just a little petty reflection ability. So then what it will rely on is his brute strength.
Ability is crazy. You know, take
all the only thing that he has, like,
take all the abilities away. Daemon,
that's what I'm saying. You don't have to just go brute strength then.
Yeah. So how strong is Shibai? No abilities.
Bro, he ain't getting touched because he's in a different dimension. So I would say that he shits on him.
Okay.
It's just like an ant sees 2D, human sees 3D. We step on them.
You know what we call that in debates? BFR, battlefield removal. Daemon wins by
default. You know that you can put a circle around an ant and it will be confused forever? Just write a circle around an ant with an ink pen and it'll be confused forever because it sees in 3D. He's in a different dimension, man. He'll step on us, bro.
Okay, so when
he's stepping on Daemon.
When Obito fights Shibai, then Obito goes. I'll give someone else. Let's say Obito fights Ishiki. Then Obito goes to hide in Kamui. Did Obito just win that fight?
Wait, what? I'm confused with it. Wait, what's the question?
Shibai.
No. Sorry, no. What did you say? No, they're being in a different dimension. Like. He's far ascended. What they can
listen. I already know Oodie voted. He's just not gonna say so.
Ain't no
listen. One technique and ability is the same thing. Okay, I know what you're talking about. It's just the skill to do something. That's it.
No, because an ability is something that somebody can't really copy. Like he has a reflection ability. Nobody's gonna really copy that ability. like 100%. A technique you can copy at 100%. Who's going to be able to like duplicate his ability unless you get Amado who does it and implants that into somebody.
So
they can mimic it possibly.
Sorry. So just look up definition of ability, and in that definition is not what you just said. All you gotta do is look up the definitions and just compare them. Like they're practically the same thing. It's just like the skill to do something.
That's good.
But so that's number one. There's really no distinction between those. That's like kind of irrelevant. Look, Shibai does have all the abilities of Ada and Daemon, right? And we know he can use omnipotence as a result of that because he has Ada's abilities. But he doesn't have her like deficiencies. So he's like almighty, all powerful. So he can literally use omnipotence.
Okay, so technique and ability, I'm just looked up both definitions and they're not the same. Ability, possession of the means or skill to do something. Technique, a way of carrying out a particular task, especially the execution or performance of an artistic work or a scientific procedure. So no, not the same thing.
So that's just a wordy way of saying the ability to do something.
You said the ability to do something. No, it's a way of carrying out a particular task. So you have to do it in a certain way.
Yeah.
So you put certain you put certain parameters together and you create this technique. And ability is something else. That's something that you possess.
Yeah. So ability, talent, skill, or proficiency in a particular area. Right? Just look that up. Technique.
Possessions of the means or skill to do something. Oh, that's the like the layman's term for the definition I'm getting from Google.
Okay. Well, skill or ability in a particular field.
Technique. Oh, I see what you're looking at. Yeah, it says it right there for technique.
Skillful or efficient way of doing or achieving something. Right. So you will go to the consistent definition. I mean, the way the first one that you read is just a wordy way of saying the skill to do something in a particular way.
Yeah, so say this is layman's term. Anyways, I ain't trying to debate about that. But what was you saying?
Yeah. So Shibai Otsutsuki has all of Ada's abilities, which means he can use omnipotence, but he has none of her deficiencies, which means he's almighty, all powerful. So he'll have the power to use omnipotence as described, the will to make anything real that is omnipotent, period. So given that description and the lack of specificity in any real weaknesses, I think that dude is nasty. just based upon what we know he has. Just based upon what we know he has and based upon what we know he can do and the description of what he can do, just omnipotence alone, never mind like reflectability and all the other shenanigans, just like omnipotence, flight, all that stuff that other Otsutsuki have. This dude's a menace to society. So I think that alone gets him over Daemon. And then obviously Daemon would follow in my opinion. So it'd be Shibai, Daemon, Jura, Bug, Hirari, Mikari, so far.
Couple of contentions. Ada is omnipotent. Daemon scales above Ada. Therefore, Daemon scales above omnipotent. So if we're giving Shibai the strongest because of that, Daemon just scales above anyways. Second of all, Shibai can only use omnipotence.
Wait. Second. You can't even get past the first one, bro. What do you mean Ada is omnipotent?
Well, she has and is omnipotent. Omnipotence is more than just an ability. She just is omnipotent. But we don't want to go down this route. Me and Kamui debate this all the time.
No, but omnipotent is an ability. Like they say it's an ability.
And she has omnipotence. She is omnipotent and she has it. It's two things.
She's not omnipotent because literally like built into the description of her Senrugan's ability to like read events from the past is that she can't read events in the future. So she's not like yeah.
Can't is subjective. An omnipotent person can choose not to do something. In fact, an omnipotent person can choose not to be able to